guys, welcome back to my channel, Kreativekailyn. Today I have a super exciting video for you guys because this is my first video where a brand has sent me art supplies. As you guys know, most of the time I color with alcohol markers, but today I'm actually going to be coloring with colored pencils because Woomer has been so nice and they have sent me colored pencils to try out. Woomer is an art brand that sells on Amazon, and guys, don't worry, I'll link this product down in the description so you guys can buy it if you want. And of course I have a code for you guys to get money off. Just use this code up on the screen right here. And although these colored pencils were sent to me, I'm going to be giving a 100% honest review. Speaking of these colored pencils being sent to me, I wanted to give a humongous thank you to Woomer for sending these to me. I just appreciate it so much, and you don't understand how grateful I am. So this pack of colored pencils comes with 72 colors. The box claims that the colors are all saturated, so we'll see about that. And these are all the colors that it came with that you can see on the back. Also, let's talk about the packaging. It is so cute, and the little drawing on the front is just everything. That drawing does need to come off though for us to open the package of colored pencils, which it's finally time for. The packaging is decently big, which is really nice because look at all of the colored pencils it holds. Like, look how gorgeous these colors are. I'm actually obsessed, and there's such a big variety. Like, there's all the colors you would possibly need and all the different shades to do shading and blending and all that stuff. I'm a big color person. Like, I find lots of color always super pretty, and I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, so I just love this. Okay guys, we're pulling in the sketchbook and getting rid of the decorative plant. You guys know what that means. It is time to draw, and I'm so excited. Off camera, I actually already did the sketch and the line art because I just figured you guys wouldn't want to see me draw that, and instead you guys are here to see me color with a colored pencil. This drawing is like super plain, super boring, nothing exciting at all. Also off camera, because my iPhone storage was full, I did the swatches for these colored pencils. Super impressed by first impression. Like, look at all the colors. They were super easy to color with. And now let's actually get to the drawing. Also, when I was saying that the drawing is super simple, I think it's a good warm-up because, as you guys know, I'm not a colored pencil artist. Normally I color with alcohol markers, so this is like a new area for me because I haven't actually colored with colored pencils in like 5 years probably. First impression from this is the colors are very vibrant in the eyes, which is amazing, and they blended like literal butter. Like, the blending on this looks actually flawless, and those eyes are just beautiful. The eyes honestly are my favorite part of this drawing. I'm not that great at coloring with colored pencils, so some of it is patchy. By the way, disclaimer, if the drawing doesn't look great, it's not the colored pencil's fault, it's mine because I'm not really used to coloring with colored pencils that often. But like I said, the colors are super vibrant. I also felt like they had a good selection for skin tones or for pinks for like blushes or for like just other colors. I feel like there's a good variety. Guys, I'm back to school after Thanksgiving break, and I'm not looking forward to it, but only 3 more weeks until Christmas break, which is insane. Because how is Christmas so close? Honestly, this year, are you guys liking school? Because I don't know many people that do. I personally hate school, and I'm ready for it to be summer again. But guys, get ready for Christmas content. Let me know if there's any long Christmas videos you want me to do, because I'm super open to doing more long videos like this. They're hard to film because my phone runs out of storage really easily, but I'm down to try, and I'm down to do some Christmas content, so let me know what you want to see. Okay, going back to the drawing, look how just perfectly smooth the skin is on this. Like, you can tell it was with colored pencils, but again, my fault. This blended so well. Like, if you guys know Prismacolor colored pencils, those are pretty, like, high-end, cheap colored pencils, if that makes sense, that everybody, like, raves about. These reminded me so much of Prismacolor. They just melted like butter. Guys, one of the hardest things about filming long videos is setting up my phone to film. Like, it's hard to go on top of my desk because I don't have, like, a tripod, and when I did, the legs of the tripod was always in the frame. But for Christmas, I'm asking for a desk tripod, so it'll clip onto my desk, and you won't be able to see the tripod stands in frame. So hopefully I can do more good long videos after I get that, if I get that. Guys, this sweater she was wearing was super hard for me to color just because it was a larger area, and I know I've said this a million times, but I'm just not great at colored pencils, so it's a little bit patchier, but that's okay. I was just trying to incorporate as much color as I could into this drawing while still making it normal, because like I said, it's kind of a boring one, but don't worry, we're coming up to definitely a more exciting drawing, so just stay tuned for that. Do you guys want me to post more shorts with me drawing with colored pencils? Because if I do, I can draw more people people because my markers, a lot of the white skin tones are out of ink. There's so many people I want to draw like the Sterniola triplets and the Calogera sisters, but they're white and I don't have white skin tones right now. Don't worry, I am getting new markers for Christmas, but still, should I draw more with colored pencils? What do you guys think? Also, I totally forgot to mention this in the beginning, but link for these colored pencils is in the description. You guys should totally go check them out, go buy them, put them on your Christmas list. Like, so far, I think they're really great colored pencils, so I highly recommend. Okay, I felt like there wasn't much left to say about that drawing, but this is the end of it. I think it turned out pretty cute, pretty basic, but super fun to do for sure. I think this was definitely a good one to test out the colored pencils on and just to experiment with them. And I actually think it turned out really cute. Let me know what you guys think about it. And now let's move on to the next drawing we're going to do. But before that, let's address the situation on my location change. I did move downstairs because I was upstairs for a makeshift room for a surgery. The whole thing is on a recent short I've posted. But basically, I'm back downstairs in my original room where there is a desk for me to draw on. Before I was drawing on my vanity. Okay, now to address the drawing right in front of your faces, which again, I did this sketch and line art off camera just because we're here for the colored pencils, not the line art. And guys, I felt like that last one was a little too boring, so I had to step it up to use more colors. So I drew an alien in outer space, which is a little creative and out there, but I feel like it was perfect for wanting to use more colors, which I did. I made her skin purple. I really do like it in the end, and I think it was a great idea for me to get to know the colors better in this set. Also, I don't know if you guys will agree, but for me at least, when I get stuck on creative ideas, which is a lot, if I want to be creative, I just draw like an alien or like a mythical person. That's kind of just what I do whenever not feeling creative, because it's like the most non-creative creative idea, if that makes any sense. I actually have another brand sending me colored pencils right now, which of course this video is all about Woomer, but let me know in the comments any people ideas that are creative to you that you think I should draw when I test out the next set of colored pencils, because I would love to hear your ideas. I kind of did more like a blue tone first, and then more of a purple tone, and then lastly I did like a pink tone, just to see if the colors would blend together better, and just to be more creative with my coloring, because I feel like if you include other colors in with the base color, it makes it look better. Like you'll see later, I add a little bit of turquoise as an accent of a purple planet in the background. I also add some orange onto it. I feel like it just gives it depth. The skin of this creature is definitely giving galaxy, which was kind of what I was wanting, and I feel like it's definitely really coming together. I feel like the colors just look really good. And I'm glad I did purple for the skin instead of like green or something, which is typical alien, just because it's more fun this way and it's more bright and colorful, and I love it. On my drawings recently, I've been trying to add more like jewelry and little details, because I feel like little details are really what make up a good drawing, because the little details just show how much work and effort you've put into the drawing, and they really just show that you care about making your drawings look good, and they just pull the whole thing together, honestly. So I've been adding more jewelry. Like on this I have some bracelets, and I've also been trying to add fingernails because I haven't been adding nails to most of my drawings, so I've been trying to add more nails. Colors on this right now are kind of giving Barney vibes, but you really do just have to trust the process, because I think it looks really good in the end, so you really do just have to trust the process. Before these eyes, I was trying something a little different. I was doing like blocky colors, trying to make it look like a green teal galaxy inside of the eyes. This skin looks so good on this drawing. Like, I'm actually obsessed with the colors, and I'm so glad I chose to color with 4 different colors, because it really did just give it dimension. If you guys are looking for tips for coloring and shading, I would recommend using multiple colors, because it really does just give all that much more depth and dimension to your drawing. I'm definitely going to try to be recording more long videos for you guys more frequently. I can't do them like every week, but I'll try to do them more. This part is always my favorite part. It's time to add highlights and add white to all the little details, like this belly chain and the earrings and the spots on the face. It's just such a fun part, because it gives so much life and just that much more little detail. Also, this is really random, and I don't know if you guys would have noticed if I don't point it out, but you might have noticed my sleeve changes a lot in this video. That's because I filmed this video a span of a few weeks, and I really just wanted to do this when I had the motivation to make sure that my art turned out good for it. So yeah, if you notice that, that's just why. And at this point, I was kind of just drawing random things on the drawing just to give it more character and make it a little bit more unique, because it can never be too unique. As you guys can tell, I've moved on to the background now. As you can also tell, I'm not holding a colored pencil. I'm actually coloring with my alcohol markers for the background of this, and then I'm going to be coloring with colored pencil on top. Because another thing I wanted to test out is if the colored pencil layers well on top of alcohol markers, because as an alcohol marker user most of the time, I thought that if they do layer well together, it'll be really nice for me to use together in the future on my drawings. So let's put these to the test. I definitely want to branch off and use more than just alcohol markers to color my drawings, because I think other artists use more than just alcohol markers and their drawings look amazing. Like, I really want to try out, I think they're called acrylic markers, or like paint pens. Speaking of painting, I really want to get back into painting. I don't know if most of you know, because most of you have subscribed to me since the last time I've painted, but I actually do know how to paint, and I think it's really fun. I just have a harder time finding motivation to paint, and it's actually been almost a full year since I did my last painting. What do you guys think? I think it'd be fun to get into watercolor and back into acrylic painting. I think the way that I did the background on this drawing might honestly be one of my favorite things about it. I just think it looks so cool, and I don't know, I kind of just love it. It's definitely giving spacey vibes, which is exactly what I was going for, because it is outer space. I'm almost finished with using my markers to color in the background and the base of this, so we can finally get back into the colored pencils, which again is why you guys are all here, and I'm super excited to see if they layer well on top of the alcohol marker. First impressions is I wasn't doing like a super big drawing or lots of detail. I was kind of just doing smaller details. Worked really well. It wasn't like there were any colors underneath, except there were, so it really just gave it more depth and dimension. And I honestly really like it if you want to have a smoother base. Okay, anyways, I'm so sorry about all of the filming issues in this drawing, like the storage and the phone dying. I'm working on figuring out how to get more storage and free up my space, don't you guys worry. But as this drawing is coming to an end, I am adding the finishing touches and just the little extra details at the end, and of course I have to bring out my white gel pen for that, and I signed the page and added the date like I do to every drawing. And guys, this is the finished drawing. I honestly really like it, and I don't think I would like it as much if I used my markers. I am so happy with the final product. I just love the colored pencils so much. The colors are so vibrant. There is literally no filters on this. Those are just the colors. But guys, my final thoughts on the Woomer colored pencils are I have literally nothing negative to say about them. Not a single thing. I loved these colored pencils so much. There were so many bright, fun colors, and I feel like the variety was just perfect. They blended so perfectly, so smooth like butter. It was amazing. I couldn't have asked for better blending. I loved both of the drawings that I drew with these colored pencils, which has to mean something. The packaging on this was really cute. I loved it so much. Everything about this product is just so amazing. The link is in the description. Go get some for yourself, and don't forget to use my code. And just a big thanks to Woomer for sending me these colored pencils. I love you guys all so much. Bye!